Hi, greetings from West Sweden. Introducing my book, Necessity. This is a literary fiction novel, so I'm not selling household essentials or household kits or equipment. You all know necessity, the mother of invention, but not this one. This necessity is a mother of two boys. But how on earth did she get that name? It's a literary fiction set in one of those old American colonies in the Pacific. I have to be specific. It's the Philippines. And it's here. Now we have to get closer and closer and closer. Up close. Well, I was born there. Yeah, the Philippines. It was an American colony from 1901 to 1946. They took over stewardship from Spain, taught us democracy, the American way, and of course, the English language. Then they liberated us from the Japanese during the World War II. Yeah, they taught us English, but our tongues were not created to naturally speak it, so some words were pronounced or even used awkwardly. Yeah, so one girl was named Necessity. Her grandfather was a simpleton who spoke English in a manner which no one could understand. His name was Jose Canyosi by the Dong. Nah, Francis Scott Key did not know him, I'm sure about that. But to local ears, his name sounded like the first line of the Star-Spangled Banner, and he believed it. So he was so crazy about America, he adored everything American. Oh, Jose Canyosi by the Dong. Well, there was one obstacle for her to get that name, Necessity. It was the Catholic Church. The baptismal certificate was the most powerful document in the land, and the church did not allow strange, unusual names. So, how to get past that priest or go around him to get the Necessity baptized as Necessity? There is this wine taken from coconut sap on top. They gather it. It's called tuba. Sweet and potent, it turns to vinegar in 24 hours, and it can cloud your judgment. And so there was that drinking binge to cloud the priest's judgment. And so the next day, Necessity was baptized as Necessity by the priest who was still hungover. Jose Canyosi by the Dong thought that the name would be a ticket to the States one day, that she'd get to the top of the Empire State Building and conquer the world. Long shot, huh? It would be a long story of struggle, strife, poverty. It's a literary fiction genre because I'm a disciple of Mark Twain, Ernest Hemingway, Scott Fitzgerald, James Joyce, Frank McCourt, even Pat Conroy. Literary fiction, meaning no 20 plot twists in 2 pages, not like that, but it's humorous. So I assure you, you are going to turn the pages. I'm featuring some of the beloved Filipino food. Pochero, a stew of pork, banana, and pak choy leaves is essential to the story. It's the specialty of the main character. We have tuloy tabagach, pinakbet, lejon, certified public, no, chicken pork adobo, dinuguan kinilaw, and siopaw, siomai, lepas batchoy, and many more that can bring about nostalgia. I mentioned a couple of times Philippine folklore of vampire witch aswang, but it's not the big part of the plot. You just mention it. Most aswang pictures are copyrighted, so I got you some here. I also mentioned the folklore about the apparitions of headless priests who were killed during the Second World War. Those creatures are difficult to capture on camera, so I used a picture of my friend here. I hope he doesn't mind, Father. But I am a serious author. I was born serious. This is for all mothers who place their children above anyone else. Now, a little about me. I was once a playwright in English in our little town. I've been writing to amuse my mother, but now that she's dead, I'm writing to amuse myself. But I promised her on her deathbed that I'd publish at least one of my works. I was inspired by a Somerset poem who said, "The best career for anyone who wishes to write is medicine." I moved to Sweden in 2004. Right now I'm working here as a district physician, but every day I'm thinking about my homeland, my home island, Panay. The great Gertrude Stein has my back. I am not doing this for a living. I'm doing this to live forever. Well, they pay me well as a doctor here, and I eat rice mostly and tuloy, so I live modestly. I'm doing this to gain literary merit. They say every writer thinks about death a lot. I'm seeing death all the time because of my work, especially during the pandemic. So I've been pondering about death, and I recall one of the words of George Eliot, which says, "You are not dead until you are forgotten." It's about a son who is pining for his mom, who is now gone, but never forgotten. Necessity. A tribute to all mothers. I love you all. Thank you very much. If you like the book, or even if you don't like the book, I'd appreciate it if you left honest, objective reviews on Amazon.com. Is essential to the book's survival. If you don't like the book, at least save the planet. Recycle. Thank you. Once again, this is Mark Ticao, new author.